Tuesdays, planning and evaluation days. Today is September 24th, 2019, and I'm going to reveal my plan for the next 7 days, and also I'm going to evaluate my progress in the last 7 days. So let's dive into the evaluation part. My first plan for the last week was to attend a startup summit, Technofest Startup Summit, and connect with at least 10 successful business owners. Well, I attended that event and I connected with more than 50 people, but only 6 of them were successful. So I connected with 6 of those guys. And after that, I attended another event and I connected with another person. She is not successful. She is just like you and me, but because she is an author and a speaker, I suggested that we can work together, we can cooperate and create several courses and write maybe some books. And she accepted, so we are going to connect with each other and do some kind of work, hopefully. So I connected with 7 people last week. So I'm giving myself 7 score out of 10 because I didn't connect with 10 people. My plan was to connect with 10 people, but I connected with just 7 people. That was my first plan. The second plan that I had was to complete and launch my second course, and I did that. Let's take a look at it. Okay, let's go to Udemy. Here it is. Let's go to instructor menu and see what's going on. Okay, as you see, I had only 1 course last week, and this week I have 2 courses, but unfortunately nobody has, enrolled in this course yet. But it doesn't matter because this is new and it's been just 2 days and we should wait. So the important thing for me was to launch this course. And let's take a look at my revenue. Okay. As you see, I earned $170. So last week, I remember that I earned 115, and right now I have 117, which means I've earned $50 or so in 1 week, which is not a big deal. But the important thing for me is that I'm on progress. I'm going ahead. So that's important. So that was my second plan. My third plan was to complete and read and finish this book, The 1% Rule by Tommy Baker. This was an awesome book. I mean, I loved it. And I'm going to talk about this book a lot, and I'm going to create a specific video for this book, and I'm going to talk about the materials that Tommy teaches in this book. But if you'd like to have this book, I'm going to share a link below this video so that you can buy it and you can have it. And I absolutely suggest you, I recommend you to read this book and apply it because it really works. I highly recommend you to read this book. I will talk about this book a lot. That was my final plan for the last week, but I give myself this score, 35 out of 100, because I wasted a lot of time. And my plan was not so productive. I wasted at least half of my time. So I give myself just 35 because I can and I have the potential to be more productive. So for the next 7 days, I created a more productive plan so that I can have more progress. I can, get closer to my goal because my goal is huge, and by reading just this book or by recording a few videos I can't earn $1 million. So I'm going to work harder. My plan for the next 7 days are these things. First, I'm going to launch my 3rd product and my 3rd course on Udemy. And this course will be about public speaking. Well, as you may know, I'm a public speaker and I'm a coach and trainer, and I trained more than 8,000 people online and face-to-face to overcome their fear of public speaking and be able to speak in front of other people confidently. And I'm going to create a course, and I believe that this course has the potential to be a bestseller. Because I spent several years to learn how to speak in front of public, and I created several formulas for public speaking. For example, in this course, I'm going to talk about two of my formulas. The first formula is scary R formula. In this formula, I'm going to reveal why we are afraid and scared of public speaking. And the second formula is stress R formula. And in that formula, I'm going to talk about the ways that we can manage our stress so that other people perceive us and see us as confident and bold person. So that's my first plan for the next 7 days. My second plan is, as I already shared with you, I'm going to pitch my idea to a venture capital company, and I will try to raise some funding. And they said that if you present your idea in a perfect way, we might be interested in giving you $10,000. And that amount of money is not so much money in comparison to what I'm trying to earn. But that money, $10,000, is enough for me to start my startup. And so I'm going to prepare my pitch deck and present them to their company, to that venture capital company, and try to, influence them and inspire them and convince them, in fact, to give me that $10,000 so that I can start my own company and my own startup. That's the second plan. The third plan that I have for my next 7 days is to finish this new book. This book is Dare to Lead. Well, one of the most important problems that I always had was to manage and lead other people. I always had management and leadership problems. I was manager of a company and in fact owner of a company several years ago, but because of my poor management, I couldn't be successful. So I'm going to read this book because I believe that if I want to create $1 million, I can't do it alone. I need to get help from other people, and I need to convince other people to work for me and to help me. So I need this book. This book is written by Brené Brown. I don't know her personally, but I watched her TED Talk and it was awesome. I mean, I loved it. So I think this book is a great book. So as you see, this is a packed book. This is new, so I'm going to open it. Hopefully. It's hot. Okay. Oh. Yes. Dare to Lead, Brené Brown. Okay, I'm going to finish this book this week. This is a huge book. It's about 300 pages, but I'm going to finish it. And I'm not a fan of reading a lot of books. I love to read and apply. And I've read a lot of books, but I never used them. And because I never used them, so I never benefited from the books that I've read. Because knowledge by itself is passive and ineffective. And in order to make that knowledge and information effective and influential, we need to add one more element, and it is application. So I'm going to read and apply whatever Brené Brown teaches in this book. So this is my next plan. And my final plan is to record several videos for you guys and share them with you so that you can follow me and you can see that, okay, Hamed is on track or not. This is my plan. And by the way, I forget something. I'm going to connect with at least 10 more people this week. 10 successful people this week. And I'm going to introduce them to you as well. But anyway, I'm going to do these things and I'm trying to, as you might know, earn $1 million in 1 year. Today is the 8th day, so we finished 7 days and I've earned about $170, which is not so much in comparison to what I'm planning to earn, but we are moving ahead. We experience some kind of progress. So I'm hopeful and I'm going to try more and try harder so that finally after 1 year I can achieve my goal. And after 1 year, I can share a video with you showing all those monies and all those dollars, so that you know whether all these things work or not. And you know that if Hamed did this and succeeded, then I can do better than Hamed. So in order to do these things, let's stay tuned and let's earn $1 million together.